The AJAZZ AK820 and 680. Both are budget magnetic keyboards from AJAZZ. I mean, this one is just around $41, and this one has a screen and the knob. Let's go ahead and see how they compare to the competition. Now that seems to be everything inside the box. Very nice packaging, very secured for both keyboards. All of the accessories that you will be needing will come with the box. Now first impressions on the keyboard, they might seem a little different, but they're not that different. It might just be the color because they do have a lot of different variations. These both are from the AK series. This should be the AK680 Max and this should be the AK820 Max HE. They are both magnetic keyboards, but yeah, as you can see, there is a little bit of a difference here. Other than the layout, there is a screen and a knob over here on the 820 Max. And from what I can see, the 820 over here does have tri-mode, but you can also get the wired only version for the AK820 over here, which will be cheaper. So if you don't really care about the wirelessness and the Bluetooth, then you just go for the wired only. But yeah, so far no problems with the looks of both keyboards, and again, you do have a lot of variations you can choose from. So yeah, I think you will be able to find the one that you're looking for. Now they are made out of plastic, and yeah, it does feel a little light, but I wouldn't say it feels cheap. Now obviously the 820 over here will be heavier since it is bigger, and since I also got the wireless version, it also has a battery inside. So yeah, not gonna lie, that makes the keyboard feel a bit higher quality. Now for the keycaps, starting with the 820 version, these are cherry profile PBT keycaps. Looks like double shot, a very nice quality. Then for the 680 over here, also PBT, but doesn't look like it's double shot. But yeah, pretty high quality as well, no problems with both keycaps. Now for the switches, these should be magnetic rise switches. Switches are the same for both versions over here. But yeah, here they are. Closed bottom, I like that. Here's a little sound test. Sounds pretty good to me. Doesn't sound pre-lubed, correct me if I'm wrong though. And yeah, the wobble is pretty minimal, not that wobbly. I think it sounds pretty decent. And looking at the switch, it is also kind of similar to Gateron switches with the two stems. So we're gonna go ahead and test that out over here, if it is also compatible or hot swappable with those switches. But yeah, now let's go ahead and take a listen to the whole keyboard with the switches and the keycaps on. Both sounds pretty decent actually. I think it will be very personal preference. And yeah, this one is a bit quieter, the 820 over here. 680 over here does seem a bit more, I wouldn't really call it loud, but yeah, this does make more sound than this. I personally think both sounds good, but I kind of prefer this a little bit more, the 820, as well as the stabilizer. It is more, I mean, they're both not rattly. It just sounds a little better over here on the 820. But yeah, you could definitely tell they made a lot of efforts in making this keyboard sound good. good. Both plates should be aluminum, and both stabilizers are also pre-lubed. I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, I can see some lube over there. Very nice. But anyways, I don't have any problems with both sounds of both keyboards. Now let's go ahead and move on to the performance. Now, of course, both of these keyboards are magnetic keyboards, so they will have rapid trigger adjustable actuation points that we're gonna be checking out more in the software on the sensitivity part. We'll also have DKS mod tap toggle key, but you will also see if it has snap tap later on in the software. Now, both should have 8000 Hz polling rate, but the wirelessness, or on the 2.4 GHz version, it will only be 1000 Hz over here on the AK820. But for the 680, yes, it will have 8000 Hz polling rate, but only 1000 Hz on the no RGB version. And I'm pretty sure this doesn't have RGB, the version I got. Now, for the wireless AK820 Max HE, it will have a 4000 mAh battery. Now, those are pretty responsive and high-end specs. So without further ado, let's go ahead and test this out more in game and actually see its RGB as well as the screen over here. But yeah, since this doesn't have RGB, the AK680 version I got, so yeah, as you can see. So I guess the RGB that we're gonna be checking out is the one over here then. So let's switch it to the 2.4 GHz. There is the screen. It is telling the time. We'll see if we can also display a GIF over there. Okay, I just plugged in the dongle and here is the RGB. Pretty nice and bright. I like it. We're gonna go ahead and check out more of the different effects we have in the software again. So without further ado, let's see what we got over here. So here's the website where you can buy the AK820 and then the 680. It will also be in the description. And then if you go on the top over here, download it in software, you'll be brought over here. Okay, it is here. AJAZZ AK820 Max HE. Version 1, Windows 11. Now for the AK680 Max, it does say that it does have a web app, but it says here that we have to download it. If there is a web-based software that I'm missing, be sure to let me know in the comments. But okay, I just downloaded both the firmware for the 820 and the 680. Extract them both and then let's run the one for the 820 for now. But okay, first we're greeted with the main settings over here where we can reprogram the keys. Yep, you just click on this little keyboard over here to, yeah, see the other keys and reprogram them. We can set combination, macros, media mouse, reset and forbid keys. You can also set different configurations. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. For the stroke settings, now this is where we change the actuation points. Customize. We also have comfort, sensitive, and game already pre-made modes. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and customize our own. Okay, I just noticed that we are not on the latest app version. So let's actually do that first before we do any more customizations. Okay, we should be in the latest version now. Okay, nothing really seemed new over here in the key settings. So yeah, going back to the stroke settings, I want to go ahead and select my WASD and space bar, but cannot seem to do that. Like, I cannot select multiple keys at once. The best I can do is select all buttons, and then yeah, I can't select like more than 2 or what. Do I really have no choice? Okay, let me just select everything then. Enable rapid trigger. We can go to as low as 0.2 millimeters, 0.1 millimeters on the press. Dead zone 3.7. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and confirm that for everything. Dang, it really sucks that you cannot select more than one. It's either you select a single key or you select all. That wasn't the case though for the 680. I did explore the software a bit on that. And it also can go to as low as 0.01 millimeters apparently on the software. But yeah, here the lowest you can go is 0.2. So if the numbers are correct and accurate, then apparently the 680 is a little bit more sensitive. I'm not gonna explain too much details on why I'm doing these types of actuation points and these settings on specific keys, because I already made a separate video about that. Anyways, I'm pretty satisfied with my stroke settings over here. Moving on to DKS. And then if we click the arrow down, we also have mod tap and toggle key. Very nice. We don't have SOCD though. I do not see it, at least for now. For the sleep time, I'm gonna increase that to 5 minutes. Oh, and we can also change the knob functions. Very nice. Anyways, moving on to the FN settings, we can change the layers, the FN function, very customizable. We can also set macros, and then okay, here is the screen. Okay, let's try dragging this GIF in here. Now let's upload the animation. Okay, it is loading. Okay, I have finished uploading the GIF, and as you can see, it is working. I love that. It kind of took a while to upload though. The resolution might be a bit high quality, and I think there's a lot of frames. Yeah, 105. That's why it took a while. But yeah, if you just leave it there, it'll get uploaded. Very nice and customizable screen. If you wanted to have a more practical use, you can use it to display the time, the battery life, life or the mode of the keyboard you're using. But yeah, this is also nice. You can upload your own GIF or whatever. But okay, moving on to the light, we do have different light modes, a lot actually. You can even follow the music. But if you know me, I do love ripple. When I click, it does, yeah, I like that one. I'm pretty satisfied with that. But yeah, we can also do our custom light, upload my work, share, different settings, macros. Okay, we also have my account. We can log in, register. This is where we update the firmware, language. You can do this. Oh yeah, this is very important. Let's calibrate the keyboard. Just press every key, and after that, confirm it. And yeah, we should be recalibrated. And I guess that's gonna be it for the software. Sadly, I still do not see the snap tap over here, at least on the 820, which is kind of sad, but I don't know why. I feel like the 680 will have snap tap. Yeah, over here, it does have snap tap. And yeah, again, the stroke settings, the way that you can select more than one key and even like drag like this is so much better compared to the 820 software. But yeah, the software works fine. Sadly, not web-based, and as well, again, sadly, no snap tap for the 820 version. But hey, it's okay. You can still use the software, change the actuation and stuff like that, rapid trigger. But okay, now let's go ahead and test this out in Keyboard Inspector. Now, I'm not sure how accurate this software is, but yeah, here's the results if you're interested. And yes, it does have 1000 Hz since this is the non-RGB. Unfortunately, I didn't receive the 8K Hz version, but yeah, it does have a pretty accurate 1000 Hz as advertised. But the 820 Max over here, HE, should have 8000 Hz polling rate on wired, and yes, it is wired right now. Oh no, it is showing similar patterns to the 1000 Hz. Did I maybe miss the 8000 Hz setting where I should be setting it? I mean, I don't think I did. Or am I just missing it in the software where to set it to 8K Hz? Yeah, I couldn't see it because it is clearly showing 1000 Hz pattern, similar to the non-RGB 1000 Hz 680. But yeah, here are the results for those that are interested. Again, I'm not 100% sure how accurate Keyboard Inspector is, but yeah, now let's go ahead and test this out more in game.
I bit someone. I bit someone.
Over here.
My turn.
Please help me.
No chance.
Hookah.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Sorry. This was.
Spike down A.
Refreshing.
One enemy remaining.
Pour in the dark.
Wow.
You have
What's up the off, bro? He flew
Oh, now. Damn, he flew.
We're finished.
I mean, he's focusing.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, it's not because
They're mixed.
he can't eat
Yeah,
out.
God.
Die.
Wait, how do I look at you? How?
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
you had your fun.
Hey, body block.
You and me.
Ow.
Hi.
He's alone. Left two.
One enemy.
Yeah, plan clear.
It's here. Oh, okay.
Can you do the flash?
One enemy remaining.
So after playing and testing with the AJAZZ AK820 and 680 over here, here's my experience so far. Now gaming wise, they both felt amazing, very responsive, no problems with it. I was able to play my best with these. Sadly, the AK820 over here doesn't have snap tap, at least for now, the moment I'm filming this video. So yeah, that's a little something that the 680 over here has compared to the 820, and the actuation point can go lower, or the sensitivity on the 680 as well. But yeah, still though, they both felt amazingly responsive, very instant. My movement felt nice when I was gaming, as you saw from the gameplay. Now when it comes to my daily use, I also don't have any problems with it. I mean, I already have the arrow keys and the delete keys over here on the 680, and those keys were enough for me. But yeah, of course, I feel like the AK820 over here will be more practical or better for daily use, since you do have the knob, more keys, you have the F layers. You even have a pretty customizable screen over here. But yeah, not gonna lie, both of them felt very nice. For my daily use, I had enough keys for both magnetic keyboards and features as well. And I'm pretty used to FN plus combination keys anyway, so I don't really mind not having the F layers. But yeah, I don't have any problems using both keyboards for my daily use and gaming. Now, is one better than the other? Now, that will definitely depend on you. So first of all is the layout. Which do you prefer better? And you should go for that. Now, another thing is what features are you looking for? If snap tap is such a big thing, then go for this one. But yeah, hopefully in the future they also add it on the 820. But hey, what if you really like the knob and the screen over here? Then, you know, go for this one. How about budget? If you're really in a budget, then yeah, I think this will be cheaper over here, the 680. So yeah, again, it would definitely depend on what you're looking for. Both keyboards over here, magnetic keyboards, are amazing. I don't think you can really go that wrong with any of these. You just have to, again, choose what type of features are you really looking for. Now, are they worth it? Well, they're both below $100, so they're both pretty budget friendly. And for the amount of features and stuff you're getting here and the perfectly working magnetic keyboard, yeah, I think they are worth it. Like, imagine getting this for around $41. That is crazy. Definitely worth it, both of these keyboards, especially for below $100. You're getting a screen, a knob. Again, software can definitely use some improvements, but yeah, other than that, I still think both magnetic keyboards are definitely worth it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. First, links in the description if you're interested, and please use those links when buying any of these keyboards or anything from Mechlands. Those will be my affiliate links. It would really support me a lot and the channel. And a little disclaimer, these keyboards are sent to me by Mechlands, but that won't change my review. Everything that you've been hearing me say about these keyboards are my honest opinions and review. So yeah, I pray and hope that this video helped you in some way. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to stay grateful, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye bye.